Hey, so at my name, it's coming to me after I say my name. It's win and you're in for the Southeastern women's volleyball team tonight as they can clinch a spot in the Southland Conference if they are able to defeat the Nicholls Colonels here this evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University Center on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana, right here in Hammond, America. I'm Chris Salim. Tonight, under rookie head coach Jeremy White, the Lions look to get to the Southland Conference for the first time since 2016. With a win tonight, the Lady Lions will also have their most wins since the 2004 season when they won 15 matches. The Lions come in tonight 13-15 overall, 7-7 in the Southland. The Lady Lions are led by senior Jody Ito with 286 kills, while junior Caroline Golden is second on the team with 273. Nicholls also under a new head coach, and Callie Noble entered tonight at 11-14, 5-9 in the Southland. So they are still alive for a conference tournament bid, but if they fall tonight, obviously with just 2 matches remaining, postseason won't happen for them, unfortunately, for the Colonels. But the Colonels are led by Emily Gotro with 275 kills, the 6'1" sophomore from Houma, Louisiana, and also Katie Jones with 261, the 6'2" sophomore from Mont Bellevue, Texas. As this one should be a good one tonight, Lion fans. We thank you again for joining us here on the Southeastern Sports Network. As you see, we're beginning to expand more and more each broadcast, and hopefully by the year's end, we'll basically have ourselves an ESPN South. But one day at a time, I think we've got something good going here. But the more important thing tonight is the Lady Lions trying to get the victory tonight and clinching the berth in the Southland Conference Tournament, which begins Friday, November the 20th in Conway, Arkansas. So it should be a good one tonight. We're about 5 minutes or so away from the first serve. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll go through the conference standings, let you know exactly where the Lions stand and what kind of seeding they could possibly be looking at if they're able to win this one and clinch that also important conference tournament berth. We'll take a short break, come back, talk a little bit more about the Southland Conference standings. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Why do you support Southeastern Athletics?
So Southeastern is where our family started. We met my wife here, met all our friends here, and now it's given us 2 beautiful children, and now it's part of our family.
Welcome back. As you can see, we'll take a quick look at the Southland Conference standings, and it is a log jam, Lady Lion fans. Outside of Stephen F. Austin, who has already clinched the Southland Conference at 14-0 and 26-1, the Lady Jacks might be looking at a at-large bid if they don't win the Southland Conference tournament. But let's look at everything else. As you can see, 2 through 4 log jammed. Northwestern State, A&M Corpus Christi, and Sam Houston State 10-4. I have no idea who holds the tiebreaker and all that. That's where you can go to the southland.org website, and hopefully they'll have some of that on there for you. Houston Baptist and Central Arkansas both at 8-6. And Southeastern at 7-7. Nicholls comes in at 5-9. So they do hold the final spot in the conference tournament. So I stand corrected. They are not win or they're done tonight. But they can certainly do themselves a favor if they're able to pick the victory up tonight and keep their conference tournament hopes alive. But going through the rest of the standings, McNeese at UNO at 5-9, McNeese 4-10, and Lamar at 4-10, and then UIW and Abilene Christian both at 3-11. As we're just a moment away from the first serve, we'll take our final break. We'll come back after the national anthem with our starting lineup and first serve from the University Center here in Hammond, America. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
What do you love most about being a student athlete at Southeastern?
So I chose teammates for life because on our golf team, nobody's from the same spot, but the friendships we've made, once we graduate, I know we'll always be friends, we'll always see each other, we'll always come back and visit.
Number 5, Erin Wilkes. Number 6, Marissa Calvaruso. Number 8, Tempest Vaughn. Number 11, Shirley Hidalgo. Number 14, Joe Simovich. Number 16, Ariana
Missing
Abex.
Libero, I see.
Now the starting lineup for your Lady Lions. Number 7, Bailey Laskowski. Number 9, Ryan Madera. Number 10, Sam Gomez. Number 13, Alexis Pratt. Number 15, Caroline Golden. And number 21, Jody Edu. Tonight's libero is number 19, Lizzie Lowe. The head coach of the Lady Lions is Jeremy White. His assistants are Gabby Horning, McKay Rappold, and Sam Destel.
And welcome back to the University Center. We're just about set to go as the Lions and the Colonels. And time to meet the starting lineup. First for the visiting Colonels of Nicholls, a 5'10" senior from Houston, Texas, number 1, Jennifer Olivares. A 6-foot middle blocker, a junior from Waukwall, Texas, number 7, Kimberly Awanza. A 6-foot middle blocker from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 8, Aaliyah Burris. A 6'1" outside hitter from Houma, Louisiana, sophomore, number 9, Emily Gautreaux. At libero, a 5'8" senior from Gonzales, Louisiana, number 14, Emily Venable. At outside hitter, a sophomore from Mount Bellevue, Texas, number 15, Katie Jones. And at center, a 6-foot junior from Lombard, Illinois, number 17, Megan Wozniak. The head coach for Nicholls, Callie Noble. Assistant coaches Summer Morgan and Haley Brewer. For Southeastern, a setter, number 7, Bailey Laskowski. Number 9, Ryan Madera. Number 13 is Alexis Pratt. Number 15, Caroline Golden. Number 21, Jody Ito. And the Lions get the first point of the match. So we thank you again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Saline, as Bailey Laskowski back to serve, and she will get this one over to Nicholls. This one will go to Laskowski, to Lowe, to Madera for the kill. Lady Lions with the first couple of points of the match. Lady Lions in their home white with the green trim. Nicholls, of course, in the red. And this one is going to be picked by Lowe. Lowe, Laskowski to Madera. Nice job on the back end by Nicholls. Lowe gets this one over far side, and this one is out of bounds as Carly Wilkerson couldn't quite get it, and that, of course, rounds the starting lineup up as number 4, Carly Wilkerson, 6'1" sophomore from Springfield, Louisiana. 2-1 our score early on. Server number 5, Kylie Lockhart. Jody Ito with the kill to start this one off again. So Jody Ito adds to her team lead in kills, 287 and counting. Madera. And this one is blocked at the net. That is an assisted block. Carly Wilkerson and Jody Ito. Look like more so of Wilkerson, but we'll go ahead and credit both of them. Not sure how they statted that one, though. Madera to serve. This one a little bit longer. And it'll go to Jones. Jones, Madera to Lowe, back to Jones. Back to Madera. And hits the net, and it'll go back to Nicholls. 4-2 our score early on. Substitution for the Lady Lions, that's number 11, Jolie Hidalgo. Serving for Nicholls is number 14, Emily Venable. Senior from Gonzales, Louisiana. Ito, kill again. 5-2 Lady Lions as Sam Gomez comes into the game. Gomez, 6-foot middle blocker, a junior from Mandeville, Louisiana. Lowe, this one served deep. And that is beautifully done as Wozniak got it to Burris, and the point to Nicholls. Substitution for the Colonels is number 12, Jada Felix. Felix, 5'8", freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana. Felix will serve that one long, and that is to Wilkerson. Point continues. And that one's going to go long. Nicely done by the Lady Lions. They'll get the point, 6-3. Alexis Pratt will check in, and she'll serve as the Lady Lions doubling up the Colonels early on. Again, with a win tonight, Southeastern is in the Southland Conference Tournament. As this one is set up nicely, and again, Burris with the kill. Southland Conference begins, and I think I need to correct myself. Friday, November 22nd. I think I said 20th during the pregame. Friday, November 22nd through Sunday, November 24th in Conway, Arkansas. 6-4 Southeastern. Laskoski to Golden. That one is long, and the point goes to the Colonels. So Jennifer Oliveras on the service line. Oliveras from Houston, Texas. Transfer from SFA. Laskoski, and let's see what we've got. Net violation. Against Nicholls, that's Emily Gautreau whistled for it. Point to the Lady Lions, 7-5 early here in the first set as Golden back to serve. Golden serves this one long. It'll be returnable. This one's going to go to, let's see, that was to Gautreau, and she got the kill as the block attempt unsuccessful by Southeastern. And Nicholls with the serve. That is Burris back deep. Gomez dug out nicely on the back end by Felix. Point continues. Laskoski to Madera, and it is a kill for Madera as it got a piece of one of the Colonels before heading out of bounds. Jody Ito checks back in. Sam Gomez back to serve. 8-6. Our score, Lady Lions. And it'll be a block for Madera as the Lady Lions methodically inching their way out in front of the Colonels early on, 9-6. Goes deep to Venable. And that's going to be a kill by Gautreau as the block sails out of bounds. 9-7 our score as Megan Wozniak back to serve. I want to thank everyone again for joining us on the Southeastern Sports Network. Streaming live on YouTube. Laskoski to Ito, and she just flips it over the net for the kill. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You talk about a versatile athlete and a versatile volleyball player. Number 21, Jody Ito. She will be sorely missed. Laskoski on the service line. This one will go to number 15. That was Katie Jones. She gets the kill, and it is 10-8 Lady Lions. Back to serve is number 5, Kylie Lockhart, 5'7", sophomore from Friendswood, Texas. Golden to Ito, and Ito hits the top of the net. Oh, whoa. They're going to say Southeastern point. Apparently it was tipped and went out of bounds. Coach Callie Noble a little surprised with it. I kind of am myself, but fortunately this is one of those times where I'm glad my opinion doesn't matter. 11-8 our score. Lady Lions with the lead. The serve sails long. Jolie Hidalgo checks in for Southeastern. 11-9 our score. Back to serve for the Colonels is Venable. Venable to Golden, to Laskoski, back to Golden. Blocked at the net, point continues. Laskoski to Lowe. This one will go to Wilkerson. Nicholls with a chance, and that one is put away, and put away emphatically by Aaliyah Burris. So, it's a 1-point Southeastern lead, as this one will go to Lizzie Lowe. Laskoski to Gomez, or to Wilkerson. Point will continue. Lowe to Golden. Laskoski to Lowe. Back to Golden. Golden flips it over, and Nicholls will keep the point going. This one blocked at the net by Golden, and the point continues. And it's Jody Ito. Or is it? No. Point sails out of bounds. Coach Jeremy White disagrees. I couldn't tell. That was on the far sideline, and not sure if he's saying that he thought it was in or if he thought a Nicholls player touched it. Too close to call, at least from where I'm sitting, as that one goes to Golden, to Lowe, back to Golden, and that one is still alive, and the kill to Nicholls, and they have their first lead. That was Jada Felix, no, beg your pardon, Jennifer Oliveira is putting that one away, and it's 12-11 Colonels. This one to Golden. Wilkerson, saved on the back end by Lockhart. Blocked at the net nicely by Ito. Point continues, though. And this time it's Jones again. Timeout called by head coach Jeremy White. He's not particularly thrilled with the officials as the Lions now trail 13-11. We'll take a break. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Thirteen to 11, Nicholls with the early lead. Jody Ito with 5 kills already for Southeastern, though. Both of these teams playing for an awful lot tonight, so I got a feeling you're going to see the absolute best from these two in-state rivals, separated by about an hour and a half of interstate, well, highway, I should say. Golden to Laskoski to Ito, and that sails long, and it's a 3-point lead for the Colonels. And it'll be Venable remaining on the service line as she serves a line drive to Golden, to Laskoski, to Wilkerson. That one blocked at the net, point continues. Laskoski, Golden, and it's put away. Beautifully done by Golden. All the Nicholls players pointing. I'm not sure if they thought it went around the antenna or if it was a net violation, but Lady Lions will take the point either way. And that one serves short by Lowe, and then it is put away. Oh, what a play by Lizzie Lowe to keep the point alive. And then now it's put away by Katie Jones. 15-12, Nicholls with the lead as Jada Felix checks back in. Hope you're in for the long haul tonight, Lady Lion fans. We're probably going to be in for a pretty good one. Oh, Felix serves this one long to Hidalgo. That'll go to Wilkerson. Point continues. And the point goes to the Colonels as it's Jennifer Olivares putting it away. 16-12, Nicholls. As Felix back to serve. Felix gets it to Golden, and well, chaos at the net, but the point continues nonetheless, and then it's Carly Wilkerson getting the kill. 16-13, Lady Lions trim the lead as Alexis Pratt comes in for Wilkerson. So on the floor for the Lady Lions, it's Gomez, Laskoski, Golden, Lowe, Hidalgo, and Pratt serving. This one over to the Lady Lions, Laskoski to Golden. One continues. Sneaky play right there, but a terrific job by Lowe to keep the point going. This one goes to the back end to Hidalgo, to Golden, and dug out again. This time it was by Lockhart. Terrific point here, probably the best of the match thus far, and this one is just wide. And actually, I might have had as good of a view as anybody in the gym tonight, and it looked like that one was indeed about 3 or 4 inches wide. 17-13 Nicholls here in the opening set. One served long, low. A little miscommunication, but the Lions are able to keep the point alive. And Southeastern will get the point as it was mistimed by Burris on the kill attempt. Ryan Madera will check in. Caroline Golden back to serve. 17-14, Nicholls with the lead here in the first set. Golden, line shot, but that one sails out of bounds. 18-14 our score as Nicholls gets it back on the side out, and Burris will serve. And it goes to Pratt. Oh, nice play by Laskoski as she flips that one over for the kill. 18-15, Nicholls with the lead. This one sails long. I believe that's like the 4th service error of the set for Southeastern as they trail 19-15. And it flips back over to the Colonels and Megan Wozniak. Colonels fans, if you're listening, Wozniak, I'm going to double check that in between sets to make sure I've got it right. Madera. Blocked at the net nicely. Point continues. And now it's going to be another point for the Colonels as Katie Jones puts it away. Timeout called by the Lady Lions. Southeastern in a little bit of trouble here in the opening set. Trailing 20-15. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Southeastern trailing 20-15 here in the first set. Nicholls, after Lady Lions got up 10-6, have battled back and taken control of the opening set, but still a long way to go. To Wozniak to serve for Nicholls. This one controlled. Ito, and it is going to be saved by Southeastern. Blocked at the net. No, it's not. Kill goes again to Katie Jones. Or Katie Jones, a tough matchup for the Lady Lions at 6'2", and Nicholls with a 6-point lead, 21-15 here late in the opening set. Pratt, Laskowski to Madeira, blocked at the net. No, it's a kill. We'll take it.
Ryan Madeira.
Lady Lions trying to stay alive here in the first set, trailing 21-16 as Laskowski back to serve. Served long, tipped to the net, and the Lions will get a pretty good attempt here as it goes to Ito and dug out nicely on the back by Olivares, and the point goes to Nicholls. Olivares really deserves as much credit as anybody for the point there, as Ito got a terrific look, but Olivares is able to dig it out. Golden, Laskowski, Ito. This time no one able to dig it, and it's a point for the Lady Lions. As Jolie Hidalgo check back in, and she'll serve. She replaces Madeira. 22-17, Nicholls with the lead late here in the opening set. Hidalgo serves it long. This one will go to Olivares. Ito gets a chance, she puts it away. Kill number 7 for the senior. 22-18, Nicholls with the lead. Hidalgo. This one will go to Jones, and it sails out of bounds. Nicholls thinks it was tipped, and the referees say no. Well, that's got to be an extremely tough call to make. That's got to rank right up there with the block charge in basketball, as this one, Hidalgo, almost a miscommunication by Nicholls, but the point stays alive, and they get the point as Katie Jones puts it away. 23-19 in favor of the Colonels. So, this one goes over to Emily Venable. Venable to Golden. Laskowski, Ito, and she slams it down with authority. So, serve will go back over to Southeastern Lizzie Lowe. Lions hanging around here late, but trailing in the opening set 23-20 as this one goes right back over to the Lady Lions. Laskowski to Wilkerson. It's put away. 23-21 and a timeout called by Callie Noble. And we'll take one as well. Lady Lions trying to battle their way back here in the opening set. You're watching Southeastern Lady Lions Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. (23-21) Southeastern, and I love live TV. I can't ever forget how much. As Southeastern, trailing Nicholls 23-21 here late in the first set. As Lizzie Lowe to serve. So, Southeastern trying to battle their way back. Low, line drive, ouch. As that one sails long, out of bounds, and the Lady Lions down to their final point, or should I say Nicholls with a set point here in the opening set. Jada Felix to serve. Felix gets this one to Golden. Laskowski, Wilkerson. Point continues. Almost a miscommunication by Nicholls, but the point continues. This one is inbounds. Well, I don't know if they're going to say it was tipped or if it was inbounds. It looked like they were trying to say it was out of bounds but tipped. That ball was clearly in, so I'm not really sure what the discussion is, but the point is to Southeastern, and that's all that matters. The set continues. Alexis Pratt has this one. This one will go to Felix. Point stays alive. Laskoski to Golden. Tip, and it'll be a kill. 24-23. It's been a dandy for a first set, Lady Lion fans, and obviously this is a huge point. Pratt. And point for the Lady Lions. Sam Gomez with the block, and we're tied at 24. Pratt. Ooh, hits the top of the net. Point for the Colonels. Ouch. So, once again, a set point for Nicholls. This one will go to Olivares. Second set point for the Colonels. This one playable for Southeastern. Low, Laskoski, Golden, and that'll be a kill. Let's keep the set going. Or Golden had the look in her eyes that was coming down that she did not want to see it come back, and she put it away with authority. Guess that's my word for tonight, authority, as though I just learned it. But Golden with the serve. This one going to be playable for the Lions. And it hits the ground for the kill. Got shielded off. Couldn't see exactly who got their hand on that one for the Colonels, but nonetheless, it is another set point for Nicholls. And back to serve is Aaliyah Burris with the first set in her hands. Burris serves this one to Pratt. Pratt to Laskoski to Madera. It continues. Lady Lions going to get a good chance here as this one will go back to Madera, and it's long. And that'll do it for the first set as Nicholls wins 27-25. All right, Lady Lion fans, going to have some work to do here in the next couple of sets, but still a long way to go. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern!
What do you love most about being a student athlete at Southeastern?
So I chose teammates for life because on our golf team, nobody's from the same spot, but the friendships we've made, once we graduate, I know we'll always be friends, we'll always see each other, we'll always come back and visit.
Set one to the Colonels as they win 27-21. Before we start the second set, we'll take you around the campus as a lot of things going on this week. First, the football team. Congratulations, Coach Frank Selfo and his guys, as they had a scintillating performance at Central Arkansas, beating the 6th-ranked Bears 34-0. Junior quarterback Cole Kelly threw for 274 yards, 20 for 24 passing, while the Lions nearly doubled the Bears in total offense, 490 to 261. The Lions hit the road again this week when they face Abilene Christian Saturday afternoon at 1. So that's 2 lengthy road trips that the Lions will make in back-to-back weeks. And we'll give you updates on the men's and women's basketball teams here later on in the match. Southeastern men back in action tomorrow night at home against Grambling. Lady Lions also in action tomorrow night at Southern Miss at 6 o'clock. We'll have both of those games, one of them on the Southeastern Sports Network. Of course, the men's game, the home game, and then the women's game will be on 90.9 KSLU. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Second set underway with the Lady Lions serving as Golden on the service line, and that hits the net. So Southeastern trying to battle through some of the issues at the service line. 6 service errors for Southeastern at the line here early on, and that one to Golden, and that goes out of bounds. Two 2-0 Nicholls here early in the second set. Kylie Lockhart on the service line. Lockhart to Golden, and that one sails just long, and that is experience right there. Golden knew exactly where she was on the floor, and that one sailed out of bounds by maybe 6 to 8 inches. So Sam Gomez to serve, and that should be an ace. It is. Back-to-back points for the Lady Lions, and we're tied at 2. Gomez. That one dug out and blocked at the net. What a play by Ito. And the Lady Lions with the lead. So it's Golden, Alexis Pratt, Madera, Ito, Laskoski, and Gomez on the floor for Southeastern. Gomez serving. This one is picked by Golden and then blocked at the net by the Colonels. That's a terrific play by Katie Jones, and we're tied at 3 again. And it'll be number 14, Venable. Emily Venable serving. Venable serves it low, but Laskoski has it to Ito. Point continues, blocked at the net by Madera. Nicholls will get another opportunity. Madera, Laskoski took Golden and put it on the board. 4-3 Southeastern. Carly Wilkerson checks in for Pratt. Lady Laskoski serving. Laskoski gets over, and the Lady Lions are going to get another good chance. Ito. Nicholls keeps the point alive. Tipped it to net. Too low. Low gets it over to Madera, who puts it away emphatically. Lady Lions starting to heat up. 5-3 our score. Speaking of heating up, don't walk outside if that's what you want to do. It is every bit of 25 degrees outdoors, so perfect volleyball, indoor volleyball weather, I should say. And a 2-hit violation called against the Colonels. Well, it came out of nowhere yesterday, too, didn't it, fans? I mean, it went from 55 to 25 last night out of the blue. And that one blocked and put away by Jody Ito. Seven to 3 Southeastern. Got a feeling one more point, and that will. Yeah! So it hits the top of the net, and I thought that it was actually returned successfully by Nicholls, but they're going to say it hit the ground. So it is an ace for Laskoski, and she'll take it. And I mean, that ball got every bit of the net possible without it being a service violation. So Lowe gets it to Madera. Point continues. Wilkerson, and the point somehow continues as it rolled across the net, and now it's going to be an around the net violation as Laskoski tried to return it but couldn't quite get it back. So, 8-4, Southeastern with the lead as the serve goes over to Felix. So Jada Felix, line shot, that one to Golden. Golden gets this one, and the point will continue. Madera. Cardinals with a chance here as it is Oliveras. Ito, point! Ito always throws me off when she goes with the finesse shot because I'm always expecting her to try to put a hole in the floor with it, and every once in a while, she'll flip one of those in there, and it catches everybody off guard. Speaking of putting it in a hole in the floor, Aaliyah Burris drills that one in for the kill. It's 9-5, Southeastern. As Jennifer Oliveras on the service line. What goes around comes around, unfortunately, as Oliveras gets the ace. Lady Lions and Laskoski got one just like that a couple of points ago. 9-6 our score. In favor of the Lady Lions here in set number 2. Lowe, Laskoski, Golden, she gets the point. Lady Lions getting a lot of points on the finesse this afternoon or this evening. Might be this afternoon if we were across the seas, maybe, but here in America, it's night everywhere in the country. This one goes to Golden, and it is another kill for the junior. So Caroline Golden trying to help the Lady Lions put some distance between themselves and the Colonels as Lowe gets this one over to Felix. Lady Lions will get a good chance here. No, they won't. It'll go around the net for a point for the Colonels. 11-7. And that is Aaliyah Burris on the service line. Southeastern 11, Nicholls 7. This one will go to Hidalgo. Laskoski to Carly Wilkerson, and she puts it away. If you're just joining us, what's at stake tonight for Southeastern? A lot. They win, they're in the Southland Conference Conference tournament. They don't still got some work to do against Sam Houston Saturday. As that one is put away by the Colonels, and it's 12-8. Substitution for the Colonels, number 15, Katie Jones. Nicholls winning set 1, 27-25. Southeastern with the advantage here in set 2, 12-8. Laskoski to Golden, and she slams it down. 13-8, Lady Lions, as Ryan Madera will check in for Hidalgo. Golden will serve. This one served by Golden, and it'll sail out of bounds.
Goes to Southeastern.
So, Southeastern continuing to inch their way further and further in front. 14-8 our score. Golden. And the Colonels able to keep this one going. Laskoski gets it over to Madera. Colonels will keep the point alive. Dug out nicely by Lowe, but it goes over to the Colonels side. Oh, it's an assisted block. What a play by Gomez and Madera at the net.
Timeout, Nicholls.
15-8 Southeastern. Boy, I did not like the way that point was setting up against the Lady Lions, but a terrific play by Madera and Gomez, and the Lady Lions with a 15-8 lead. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Lady Lions heating up big time here in the second set as they lead 15-8. I can't say the same for myself, though. There must be a draft in this building because in the last 2 minutes, I bet the temperature has dropped 10 degrees indoors, but probably has a little something to do with the fact that it's you can hang meat outdoors, and that's very rare for Louisiana, but it's enough about the weather as Golden gets this one the other way, and the Colonels will get a chance as it comes back to Golden, to Laskoski, to Madera. Oh, a nice play by the Colonels to keep that one alive. As it'll be Pratt, Laskoski to Gomez, and the point continues. All tipped at the net. Laskoski. Oh, what a play by Bailey Laskoski. As she flips it over the net, and the Lions doubling up the Colonels here in set 2, 16-8. And that one sails out of bounds just long, and it'll go back over to the Colonels, 16-9. I want to thank both of the Lady Lion fans and Colonels fans watching tonight's broadcast on the Southeastern Sports Network, live streaming on YouTube. This one to Gomez, blocked at the net. What a play by number 7, Kimberly Iwanza. Also a little credit to Jennifer Oliveras, maybe an assisted block there. This one will go back the other way, and it's put away by Oliveras. So 3 straight points by the Colonels at 16-11. Kylie Lockhart to serve. Pratt, Laskoski, Madera blocked at the net again. What a play. Let's see, was that? Yep, that was Iwanza again. So Iwanza helping the Colonels inch even closer, 16-12 Southeastern. Madera gets this one over to the Colonels. This one saved by Lowe, tipped into the Colonels side. And it sails out of bounds, and the point goes to the Lady Lions. Good point. Good defense that time by the Lady Lions. They were really never in a position to attack, but they just kept warding off all the attacks from the Colonels, and it'll be Gomez on the service line, and the service errors continue.
Emily Venables serving.
17-13 our score. This one served real short, but Ito's there. This one will go to Madera. Point, Lady or not. Gonna say it went out of bounds, I guess. Okay. 17-14 Southeastern. Emily Venable on the line. This one to Laskoski, to Madera, blocked at the net again. This time it was Burris, and a timeout going to be called by the Lady Lions as the 16-8 lead has been cut to 17-15. And the Lady Lions going to try to hang on here in the second set. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern leading 17-15 here in the second set, but the Colonels on a 7-1 run, and they have the ball to serve as it's Venable on the service line. This one goes long, but Lady Lions will get a chance with it. This one's set up nicely. It's tipped and low to Laskoski. To Golden, and the Colonels keep the point alive. Low, back to Laskoski. Ito puts it away. Can't think of anybody you'd rather go to when you need a point than Jody Ito, and that's exactly what the Lady Lions do, 18-15. Lady Laskoski to the service line. This one served low, and how about Jody Ito? Back-to-back points. I mean, she skied for that one, Lady Lion fans. Good God in heaven. (19-15). And what a play. That's Jennifer Olivares. She puts that one away, and nothing to doubt on that one. Boy, the Colonels team, 5-9 in the conference, surprises me with what we're seeing from them tonight. This is a well-rounded athletic team all around. This one served long. This one will go to Golden. Laskoski, Ito, and the point continues. Picked on the backside by Golden. This will be Madera. Nicholls will get a chance as it'll be to Olivares, and she puts it away. It is 19-17. As Jada Felix to serve. Jolie Hidalgo about to check in, and she's going to get Madera. This one goes to Wilkerson. Point continues, and it's flipped over the net beautifully. That's Olivares again. 19-18 our score. Timeout called, and we're going to stay right with it for just a second, and we will take you back around the conference, tell you a little bit more about Southeastern men's basketball team. We were telling you a little bit earlier, of course, they will play tomorrow night, but got the victory last night here at home over Xavier University of Louisiana, 77-70. The Lions had 4 players in double figures, led by freshman Nick Caldwell with 15 points and 5 rebounds as head coach David Keeper got his first career win. Ty Brewer, the sophomore, had 12 points and shot 6 of 6 from the field. However, only got to play 25 minutes because he picked up his 4th foul with well over 12 minutes to go in the ball game. And Laquan Butler and Brandon Gonzalez each added 10 as well. Lions were really cruising in that game with a 41-17 lead early in the second half, and then catching fire like I've never seen was Xavier. They shot 19 of 26 in the second half, and made it one heck of a ball game as the Lions ended up hanging on for the victory as they looked like they were going to run away with it. Back to action here, 19-18 Southeastern. This one goes to Hidalgo. Nice play on the back by Lockhart as the point continues. Golden, Laskoski, Ito. And the point somehow continues. And it's going to be a point for the Colonels. It's going to be number 17, Megan Wozniak. And we are tied at 19 as the battle continues between the in-state rivals, and then that one is inbounds as Golden and Lowe misread that one, thought it was going to go out of bounds. It did not, and it's an ace for the Colonels. A 16-8 lead for the Lady Lions is now a 20-19 deficit. Unfortunately, the tables have turned. Golden, Ito. And who else when you need a point? Second set tied at 20. Hidalgo has this one. This one blocked at the net. No, it was not. Oh, the Lady Lions were able to get that one, but it is put away by the Colonels. It's 21-20 Nicholls. And forgive me for the Department of Redundancy, because blocked at the net is though you can block anywhere else, but the Lady Lions will get the point after the service ace. It's kind of like driving your car on the road. I mean, obviously you drive your car on the street. This one goes long, and it is actually going to be an ace. Lady Lions will take it. Match tie, or Lady Lions inch back in front, 22-21, late in the second set. This one served low, no pun intended, as the point will continue. Golden, just wide. So, Lizzie Lowe almost able to get the Lady Lions back in this, give them a 2-point lead, but we're tied at 22. Deuces all across the board. Game tied at 22 in the second set. To Ito. Ito had it blocked, but picked nicely by Laskoski to keep the point going, and then it is Caroline Golden to get the point. What a play by Laskoski.
Number 13, Alexis Pratt coming in.
My apologies to Tempest Vaughn, who had gotten into the game just a few moments ago. So appreciate our producer, Jamie Wrights, giving me a little heads up there. It's nice to have 3 sets of eyes instead of just one. Golden, and the point continues, 23-20. 23-22. Gomez, point continues. What a play. Keep that one going by Venable as it goes Laskoski. Golden, and the point continues, and it goes to the ground on the Lady Lions side. We're tied at 23. Katie Jones checks back in. Wozniak to serve as it's crunch time again. 23 apiece here in the second set. Golden with. Okay, Golden does get it. A little bit of hesitation there, making sure. Okay. Set point for the Lady Lions, and the set is in the hands of Caroline Golden. But a timeout called by Nicholls. We'll stay right with it as we're obviously going to go to a break at the end of the set. How about the women's basketball team? Lady Lions dropped the season opener at the University of Houston Saturday afternoon, 78-65. The Lady Lions fought hard, but 30 turnovers, big part of that. Shows how good they are offensively to stay in the game and to still score 65 points when you turn the ball over that many times. Lady Lions were led by Silica Sterling with 17 points, while Charlie Dugas added 11. And the Southeastern Lady Lions will be back in action Wednesday night on the road at Southern Miss at 6 p.m. We'll again have that one for you on 90.9 KSLU as Kimball Chapel will bring you the play-by-play from Hattiesburg. We'll also bring you the men's game right back here on the Southeastern Sports Network at 7 o'clock tomorrow night with yours truly. So lots going on tomorrow. Set point for the Lady Lions. Golden with a chance here to even the match. Golden served low. This one put away. Sam Gomez. And we're tied at a set apiece as the Lions win set to 25-23. And as expected, these two teams fighting like there's a ton at stake, which there is. A win for either one of these teams, and they have clinched a spot in the Southland Conference Tournament. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern!
Welcome back as we're just about ready to start the third set. And this game has been as evenly matched as the score would indicate. Back and forth, these two teams have gone. The Lady Lions winning set 2, 25-23, while the Colonels winning set 1, 27-25. As we take a look at the stats through the first two sets, and it's Jody Ito leading all players with 13 kills, 9 for Caroline Golden, 5 for Ryan Madera, for Nicholls, 6 for Jennifer Oliveras, Aaliyah Burris, and Katie Jones, and 4 for Emily Gautreaux. But just a lot of credit to both of these teams. They're playing like a lot's at stake, and this is fun to watch. So we're ready to go. Set 3, number 17, Megan Wozniak serving. Wozniak to Golden. Golden, Ito, boom. Kill. See how many monosyllables we can get in 1 point. So Tempest Vaughn checks into the game. Vaughn, 6-foot junior from Beaumont, Texas. And she has been in the game earlier. I just called her Jody Ito, though. That one goes to Golden. Golden, Laskoski back to Hidalgo. Point continues. And Southeastern will get a chance. This one tipped at the net by Ito, and the point will continue. Ito this time. Good point. Golden gets the point as it skips the floor. Southeastern with an early 2-0 lead here in set number 3. Match deadlocked at a set apiece. Laskoski. Venable. Tipped over the net. What a play by Gautreaux. And it'll be Kylie Lockhart checking in and going back to the service line with Southeastern leading 2-1. Golden, Laskoski, Hidalgo, and it's going to be a point for Southeastern. Let's see what they got that one on. I don't know. That's where my lack of volleyball knowledge comes into play. I was a baseball guy. I'm not sure exactly what they got the Colonels on. But whatever it was, they got the point back as Kimberly Awanza gets the kill. It's 3-2. Venable to serve. Golden, Laskoski, Ito. Ito is now her, actually, let me see. Yeah, kill number 300 on the season for Ito. This one, oh, what a play, as Burris actually mistimed her jump, but able to get enough of it to kind of throw the Lady Lions off, and it hits the ground for the kill. Obviously, we talk a lot about Jody Ito, but you can make the argument that Aaliyah Burris every bit as athletic, as that's going to be an ace for the Colonels. So this one will go far side over to Tempest Vaughn, and it stays in bounds, and the Lady Lions regain the lead 5-4. Alexis Pratt checks in, and she has got to be the friendliest competitor I have ever met. She is always smiling when she comes into the game, always smiling while she's playing, and she's very good as well. Blocked at the net by Gomez. 6-4 our score. Lady Lions with the lead here early in the third set. That one tipped at the net, and the Lady Lions will get a pretty good look here with Golden, and it is killed by Golden. I thought it was a pretty good effort at the net by Wozniak, but fortunately Golden wins the battle, and it's 7-4. This one just misses the net. Lady Lions have it. And it is blocked and put away by Aaliyah Burris. 7-4. They got 7-5. Oliveris on the service line. Well, she's serving. She's nowhere near the service line. She's about 5 feet behind it as this one goes to low to Laskoski to Gomez. Dug out nicely. And it's blocked by Gomez. Sam Gomez making some plays here in this third set for Southeastern, 8-5. As Golden trots back to the service line. I wonder if they could turn the heat on in the building. It is freezing in the University Center. Golden. And what do we have? 2-hit violation. Called against the Colonels. It's 9-5. Southeastern. Golden. It's the net, but it goes over. And the point continues. This one's to Hidalgo. Popped up nicely on the back end by Felix. And, oh, what a play by Lizzie Lowe. How that ball didn't hit the ground, God knows. And Lowe makes a terrific play. And it's going to be a point for the Lady Lions. Holy goodness, what a play by Lizzie Lowe. Even the teammates giving her a big shout out for that one. And it'll be Low to Laskoski to Hidalgo with the kill. Keep that one in the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen. If the Lady Lions keep this up here in the third set, the play by Lizzie Lowe at the 9-5 mark might be as much of a part of it as any. Timeout call, Lady Lions by 6, 11-5 here in the third set. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Eleven to 5, Southeastern with the lead as we come back from the timeout, and Caroline Golden on the service line. Oh, and the point is put away by the Colonels. Eleven to 6, Nicholls. Aaliyah Burris to serve. And it's Jolie Hidalgo with the kill. 12-6 Southeastern. And that one served long by Gomez, and it'll go back over to the Colonels. 12-7 our score. Wozniak to serve. Golden, Laskoski, back to Golden. Point continues. Over to Wozniak. Venable. And this one goes to Nicholls as Katie Jones puts it away for the Colonels. 12-8. Wozniak remains on the service line here, almost midway through the third set. Hidalgo, and that one sails out of bounds. 12-9 our score. As this one will go to Pratt. Pratt, Laskoski to Ito. That's 15 kills for the senior. Beg your pardon, make it 16. Tempest Vaughn will check back in for the Lady Lions. Laskoski gets it over to the Colonel's side, and it's blocked at the net. Point continues. And it's another terrific play by Lizzie Lowe to keep the point alive. There's Tempest Vaughn to keep it going. No, what the heck happened? They're going to get a, I think, double hit or net violation. Nonetheless, it's a point for Nicholls. And it'll be Lockhart serving for the Colonels. Lockhart serves this one long. Nice read by Golden. Tell you, Caroline Golding trusting her instincts on the court today. She's been right most of the time, but she's let a couple that were just inches out of bounds go. This gives her, shows her court awareness. Two-hit violation called against the Colonels. Point for the Lady Lions. So Jolie Hidalgo serving for Southeastern. This one will go far side. Blocked at the net. But the point continues somehow. Not sure who it was that kept it going. But Jody Ito says, nah, I'm going to put this one away. And she does. I wish I'd have seen how that point continued, though. I was shielded from the action, but what a play by the Colonels to get it to that point. 16-10. Tipped at the net. Tempest Vaughn gets it to Hidalgo. Back to Golden. Colonels will get a shot. This one, oh, nice play by Katie Jones. 16-11, Southeastern. Venable on the line. This one will go to Ito. Point will continue. So I've got our producer Colton Vickers talking about some of the tiebreakers. This one is a point for the Colonels. During one of the timeouts, he was telling me that either team with a win gets in. I'm trying to figure out how with the Colonels 2 games back of the Lady Lions, if they would still be in with a win, but as this one hits just in bounds. And it's an ace for the Colonels. This one will go to Tempest Vaughn, who slams it home. Sam Gomez trots back in. Lizzie Lowe back to the service line. It's a 17-13 Southeastern lead. I might make our producer Colton Vickers get on here and explain some of these tiebreaker theories. Golden puts it away. So, yeah, I think I am going to see, ladies and gentlemen, about getting Vickers on to explain these tiebreaker scenarios because I hear him talking about it. He says no. I'm going to beg him during the timeout. Point continues. Southeastern with it. Golden. Colonels have it now. Jones. And Lowe able to keep the point alive. This one will go to the Colonels. It's blocked at the net, but goes out of bounds. 18-14. Jada Felix on the line. 18-14 Lady Lions. Hidalgo, Laskoski. And this one sails out of bounds off the hands of Vaughn. (18-15). The Colonels just will not go away. Golden, Laskoski, Golden. And it's saved. Point is going to now go to the Colonels as Oliveras gets the kill. Timeout called by Southeastern. Once again, we got a nail biter here in the third set. Match tied at a set apiece. Third set, Southeastern leading 18-16. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern leading 18-16 here in the third set. And as expected, this match has been highly contested from the opening serve. Laskoski gets it to Golden. Good play on the other side by Oliveras, but it is blocked. No, it's not blocked. Gomez looked like she had the block, but it went out of bounds. 18-17 our score. Felix serves this one. Sails out of bounds, and Golden correct this time with it. So Pratt checks in, then she'll serve for the Lady Lions. Southeastern with the 19-17 lead, as this one will go to number 8, Aaliyah Burros, and it is a kill for Nicholls. 19-18. First two sets about as competitive as can be. Nothing different here in the third. Oliveras gets it over to Lowe. Laskoski to Gomez, and the point continues. Nice play on the near side by Felix. Southeastern has it. Hidalgo, Laskoski to Golden, and somehow able to get it over, and the point continues. Terrific point. And Caroline Golden with the kill. 20-18 Southeastern. Golden. Little battle at the net by both teams, but the point continues. Tipped at the net by, I think that was Laskoski or Gomez. According to our PA announcer, it was Laskoski. 21-18, Southeastern with the lead. Late in the third set. And it'll be a point for the Colonels. That was Burris again with the kill, I believe. 21-19. Neither team can get any distance between themselves and the other in this match at any point during the set. Laskoski tried a little trickery, but Nicholls able to get it, and this one is going to be put away by the Colonels. 21-20, timeout called by the Colonels, or by the Lady Lions. This has been a terrific volleyball match by two teams that are playing for a lot, obviously. The Lady Lions win, they clinch a tournament spot. Nicholls wins, and they clinch as well. I'm not going to try to figure the exact scenario on how. It's just what I've been told. All I know is that's the scenario. You go to Southland.org and they can break it down a little bit better and maybe clearer than I could. But the main thing is, I think when you put this all into perspective for Southeastern, and you know, you're talking about a team that's coming off a one-win season last year, and realistically, when Coach Jeremy White came in, I don't know that was something that anybody was expecting, where you say, hey, Coach, welcome. We want you to turn this thing around, go to the conference tournament, and we want you to win the most games that we've won in over 10 years. And with a win tonight, that will be the case. And you know, when you put all that in perspective, it's one of the more remarkable feats you can think of for a coach in this conference, regardless of which sport it is. And hopefully the Lady Lions can do just that and wrap up what has been a tremendous turnaround. And of course, though, he'll tell you that there's a lot of work left to be done regardless of the outcome of this one. As the point continues, it's a 1-point Southeastern lead. As this one tipped and put away by the Colonels. It's tied at 21. I feel like I've said that about 60 times this game. Tied. Match tied. Match tied. Oliveris, that's Burris. Let's see what we've got. The point for the Lady Lions. As they lead by 1. 22-21. It's number 16, Ariana Hebert, checking in for the first time. 5'7" freshman from Lafayette, Louisiana. Hebert serves this one deep. Lady Lions. And the Colonels get the point, as it's Emily Gautreau putting it away. 22 apiece. Our score. What a match. Both teams have scored the exact same amount. That's not true. We scored 27, they scored 27 in the first set. And what do we have? Double hit violation against Southeastern, 23-22. No, that is exactly correct. So, Lady Lions get this one. It goes to Hidalgo. Point continues, and this one is flipped over the net for the point. Set point for the Colonels. (24-22) Nicholls. This one served to Pratt. Laskoski to Hidalgo. And this one put away by Jody Ito with the block. 24-23, Southeastern trails. And Bailey Laskoski on the service line. Just who the Lady Lions want. Laskoski serves this one deep. It'll be an ace, and that's a huge point. Guess what, fans? We're tied at 24. And that is going to be another ace. Bailey Laskoski with 2 huge serves. Timeout called by the Colonels. I don't think we're going to go anywhere because I don't want us to possibly miss this final point of the set, or if it's going to be the final point, I don't know. All right, so let's kind of look ahead. There's obviously not much more to look to, but the Lady Lions will wrap up the regular season Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock against the Bearcats of Sam Houston. And with a win tonight, that would put them in the course of Southland Conference Tournament, which begins on the 22nd of November and goes through the 24th, and that'll be in Conway, Arkansas. And hopefully it will include the Lady Lions, who look for victory number 14 on the season tonight, as the Colonels and Lady Lions, probably as good of a match as you'll have seen in the conference this year. I mean, I'm sure you could go look somewhere, but these two teams have played point for point from the opening serve, and nothing has changed here in the third set. So Laskoski, set point. This one to Venable. Nice play by Laskoski to Lowe to Hidalgo. Venable, biggest point of the season right here to Laskoski to Golden. Golden with the point! And it's set 3 to Southeastern as they win 26-24, and they lead 2 sets to 1. We'll take a break and come back. Lady Lions going to try to close this one out in the 4th set. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern!
What do you love most about being a student athlete at Southeastern?
So I chose teammates for life because on our golf team, nobody's from the same spot, but the friendships we've made, once we graduate, I know we'll always be friends, we'll always see each other, we'll always come back and visit.
Welcome back to the University Center. Lady Lions lead 2 sets to 1. And again, we talked about it a little bit earlier. The Southeastern men back in action tomorrow night as they host the Grambling State Tigers after they got the victory over Xavier 77-70. Familiar face here on my right, Lion fans. Senior Vaughn Julian out of reserve, Louisiana. Vaughn, listen, man, good to get the victory the other night. I thought we played very well for the better part of the game, and obviously when a team shoots 75% in the second half the way they did, there's only so much you can do. But what'd you see from us Monday night?
Definitely our guys getting real comfortable with playing and, just transferring their games from practice. And the guys that also came from high school just to college that, it's a little different, but we were able to pick it up because, everyone saw we didn't really play as we were supposed to against Tulane.
Sure.
And that next game, we just showed what we had and what fans going to see.
When you look at the way what this team is capable of. I mean, it looks like, of course, last year's team and this year's team, you're talking about apples to oranges. And we'll go back and forth, fans, from the game, and we'll come right back to ball here in just a second, as this is the Lady Lions with it, and Golden over the net. And the Lady Lions will get the first point of the set. So, let me ask you this, man. Does it look a little different when you sit from a fan's perspective looking at this floor and seeing it set up from a volleyball standpoint?
Yeah, it's real different. Just being out there, when you're picking your head up and you don't see any fans, then next thing you know, a couple minutes later, it's packed in here, and, intensity is rising.
Point for the Colonels. We're tied at 1. What is, when you look at this team and the potential, what do you feel like this team is capable of? When this team is at their best, by the time everything's said and done, we're going to be what kind of team, in your opinion?
The conference champions, another ring.
I love the way you think, man.
That's what I see.
Well, listen, man, I just wanted to get you over here for a few minutes. Jody Ito with the kill, ladies and gentlemen, 2-1. Want you to sit down for a moment with us. I see your phone blowing up, so obviously you've got some people watching in on us. So, Vaughn Julian, ladies and gentlemen, a Riverside product. He knows a thing or two about state championships as well, but I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get this win,
volleyball team. Hey, there you go.
Line up.
Appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Vaughn Julian. So back to volleyball as we're Lady Lions with a 3-1 lead against Southeastern men's basketball tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as they host Grambling here at the University Center. That one goes to Golden, and it's a double hit violation. Southeastern with the 4-1 lead. Thank Vaughn Julian for sitting down with us for just a few moments and getting a word from him, as this one is in the hands of Hidalgo. Hidalgo gets it over, and it'll come back to the Lady Lions. Low, back to Golden, blocked at the net. What a play by number 7, Kimberly Awanza. 4-2 our score. So Southeastern will have a chance with it. It's Golden, and the point continues. Hidalgo to Laskoski, over to Golden, and Golden puts it away. I don't think that's 100% what she had in mind. The ball rolled across the net about 5 feet and then just trickled over to the Nicholls side, but just as effective, and it goes as a kill. Low gets this one over to Nicholls. This one to Jones, back to Hidalgo, Laskoski to Gomez. Point continues. Nice job at the net by the Colonels. And that one put away by Nicholls. And that was number 15, Katie Jones. 5-3 our score here in the fourth set. If you're just joining us, Lady Lions got behind after losing the first set 27-23, but have rallied to win the next two, 25-23 and 26-24. Golden, Laskoski to Tempest Vaughn, and that one picked on the backside by Venable. It'll go Laskoski over to Tempest Vaughn, tips the net, point continues. And that one will sail just long, and the Lady Lions leading 6-3. As Alexis Pratt comes into the game. Smiling as always. I mean, she just a fun person to be around and watch plays. That one goes just off the out of bounds line, and the Lady Lions get the point. I mean, you don't have to ask if Alexis Pratt enjoys playing volleyball. You can see it on her face every time she gets in the game, every point she plays, and she plays 80% of them. Golden. Point continues. What a play by Lizzie Lowe again. You have got to be kidding me. That's at least the fourth time she's done that. Golden, the point somehow continues. And It'll be a double hit violation, I think, or they're going to say it hit the ground. I don't know about that, as Coach Jeremy White doesn't either. But Lizzie Lowe has made at least 3 of these diving saves this match. Jeez. 7-4, Southeastern. Lowe, Laskowski to Gomez. I think it went around the net. No. Okay, good. Point Southeastern. Oh, yep, it did go around the net. I wasn't sure. I had a decent view of it. I was trying to convince myself otherwise, but it did. 7-5, our score, Southeastern leading here in set 4. Golden, pretty play by the junior. 8-5 Southeastern. Golden back to serve. Talking about 2 teams that have competed their tails off from the first serve. It's been a privilege as a sports fan to watch this one. And that one put away by the Colonels. That was Jennifer Oliveras. 8-6, Southeastern with the lead. Aaliyah Burris back to serve. Southeastern trying to punch their ticket to the Southland Conference Tournament with a victory here tonight. This one will go to Hidalgo. Colonels have a chance with it, and it'll go to Lizzie Lowe. Lowe, Laskowski to Hidalgo, and the point continues. And what a play by Bailey Laskowski, who gets the chest bump from Alexis Pratt. And the way Laskowski played that so cool after the point, she just turned around and gave the teammates a look like, yeah, that's right. Venable has it. Gets it to Ito, to Laskowski. Hidalgo, point continues. And we're going to get a double hit violation. It's a 10-6 Southeastern lead. So Southeastern trying to put some distance between themselves and a Colonels team that has brought their A game and then some to the University Center tonight. They got the same thing riding on this as Southeastern, and it's a point for the Lady Lions as Golden puts it away. (11-6) Southeastern. 4th set. Lady Lions lead 2-1, and the service ace for Gomez. The service error for Gomez. Really one of the few things that the Lady Lions have struggled with tonight. That is service error number 10 for the Lady Lions. Laskowski, and that's around the antenna. Set went a little bit too wide, and there was nowhere for Ito to go with it except around the antenna, and it's 11-8 Southeastern. This one will go to Golden. Golden, Laskowski, Ito, boom. No, point continues. Golden, and I have the ball. That's not a good sign. Great effort, but I don't need the ball in my hands is never good for whoever hit it that way. So the Lady Lions still with the lead, 11-9. Hidalgo. This one will go to Nicholls, and this one put away, and the Colonels continue to fight their way back, and that's going to get a timeout from head coach Jeremy White for Southeastern. 11-10, Southeastern with the lead here in the 4th set as these 2 teams continue to trade proverbial blows. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. 11-10, Southeastern with the lead here in the fourth set. As these two teams continue to go back and forth. Lady Lions trying to close the match out here in the fourth set, though. Nicholls winning set 1, 27-25. Southeastern winning sets 2 and 3, 25-23, 26-24. As that one sails out of bounds, it's 12-10. Tempest Bond will check back in for the Lady Lions. Laskoski to the service line. Top spin serve of Laskoski's, tipped at the net. It'll be controlled by the Lady Lions. Hidalgo, and it'll be a kill for the Lady Lions. Lady Lions with a baker's dozen and Nicholls with a dime. Make things more simple, let's just call it 13-10 Southeastern. Laskoski. This one picked by Lowe. It'll go back to Hidalgo for the kill. Hidalgo. 14-10 Lady Lions. Well, that one put away emphatically by Emily Gautreaux. Well, I can't say enough about the effort from the Colonels and what head coach Callie Noble has instilled in this team. As that one hits the net, but every time it's looked like the Lady Lions are maybe going to start to take over and pull away in this match, Nicholls has had an answer and battled their way and made the Lions work for everything. And same thing can be said for Nicholls, too. I mean, the Lady Lions made them work. And it's a point for Southeastern as it's blocked by Jody Ito. These are two teams, too. Let's put this into perspective, ladies and gentlemen, with both rookie head coaches and both teams on the cusp of the conference tournament. And this one will go to Southeastern. Jody Ito! That's the first time we've said her name all year. Yeah, right. Jody Ito just continues to impress on a nightly basis, point by point and set by set, as she's well over 300 kills for the season now. 17-11 Southeastern here in the fourth set. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. We're not back. I love live TV, folks. You see, this is what makes things fun. I missed the cue that we were back on the air, but welcome back. 17-11 our score. Southeastern with the lead. Lady Lions trying to put this one away, but Nicholls just does not want to go to sleep on this one. And a ton of credit to them for not doing so on a match of this magnitude. As Hidalgo will get this one over to the Colonels, and it is put away by Katie Jones. Emily 17-12, Southeastern with the lead. This one goes to Golden, to Laskoski, to Tempest Bond with the kill. 18-12 Lady Lions as they inch their way closer to the Southland Conference Tournament. Low Gets this one over, and it's over to, Caroline Golden ends up putting it away with the block, 19-12. Lowe gets this one over to Nicholls' side. Blocked at the net by Gomez. 20-12 Southeastern. It is now a 10-2 run by the Lady Lions, make that 9-2, and Southeastern putting some distance between themselves and Nicholls. Lowe serves this one. This one will go to the Colonels. This is going to be a good chance for the Lions, and Golden! 10-2 run. Timeout called by the ladies, or by the Colonels, as Southeastern now just 4 points away from winning this match. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Southeastern leading this one 21-12 here in the fourth set. Lady Lions 4 points away from clinching this one. As Lizzie Lowe on the line. Lowe. And it's gonna be returned. Gomez wide. 21-13, Lady Lions. Lady Lions lead 2-1. Serving for the Colonels, number 12, Jada Felix. Felix. The dog go. Attempt this ball, tipped in. This one will be a kill for the Lady Lions. 22-13 as Pratt checks back in.
Coming in to serve for Southeastern.
Pratt gets this one over to Venable. This one tipped but controlled by the Lady Lions. This one to Golden, and she puts it away. 23-13 Southeastern. 2 points away. This one tipped and nicely done by Pratt. Point continues. Tipped and it sails out of bounds.
Point belongs to the Lady Lions.
Point Lady Lions. It is set point. It is match point. It is Southland Conference tournament point. Will it include the Lady Lions? This one tipped and goes off the hands of the Lady Lions. The match continues, 24-14. This one to Lowe. Laskoski to Golden. It is, the point continues. And this one is a point match. Lady Lions. Hello, Conway, Arkansas. The Southland Conference tournament will include the Southeastern Lady Lions next weekend. As the Lady Lions pick up the victory, they'll be at least a 7 seed at Conway as they pick up victory number 14. They improved to 14 and 15 overall, 8 and 7 in the conference. They'll wrap up the regular season Saturday afternoon against Sam Houston. But we'll tell you all about that and much more here in just a second. We'll hear from head coach Jeremy White. He and his ladies are headed to the Southland Conference Tournament. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back to the University Center, Lady Lion fans, and we're joined by Southeastern head coach Jeremy White. Coach. Yes, sir. The conference tournament is going to include the Lady Lions. What you think, my friend?
I'm pretty excited about it. The girls have been working hard. I'm kind of glad we got that little cloud over our head. It felt like we were just trying to wheel our way through something, trying to get there. And so I'm just really glad that the kids went out and won their way in instead of backing in. So I'm
no question. You're kind of perfect segue into this. I mean, for the first three sets and really most of the fourth set, Nicholls came in and had the same mindset that you guys had. Hey, we win, we're in. And they really battled us for 3.5 sets until we kind of took over there toward the end of the fourth set. What did you see from them, and what was it that was causing us a little bit, I guess, of matchup problems as far as pulling away?
Well, you know, the big thing was I think they started passing really well against us, and I don't know if it was so much of them passing well or us not serving tough enough, but whichever one it was, they were able to run their middles a lot. We were having a tough time getting to their middles, and that was really the kind of biggest thing. They probably, I want to say, through the first three sets, they carried them, I would think, as far as hitting percentage and things like that. And then we missed a little too many serves. We kind of let them in points. We made a lot of errors in that.
That was probably the one thing I was going to ask you about was the service errors. That was one area tonight that I don't remember us having a night like that, at least at home, where the service errors were that. Is that more just girls trying to make a play too much on the service line, knowing what's at stake tonight, or what would you attribute that to?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of just being a little afraid to make a mistake, and I get it and stuff right now. We're trying to work our way into doing something that we haven't, this program hasn't done for a few years, and so you got a lot of kids who are like, not used to this moment and everything. But you know what? The fact is they came out in sets, 2 and 3, came back, did the job we needed to do, and to win those games, and then came out and played really, really well in set 4 to close it out. So I'm pretty proud of them either way.
Tonight's match seems to me to be kind of indicative of how much this team has grown throughout the season. I'm not sure 2 weeks or 3 weeks into this season if this is a match that we win with the way that things, were going at the end of each set, but how much we've grown throughout each and every single match and how the intangibles have gotten better, to me shows just how good this team has gotten. I mean, what did you see towards the end of each set and the way we were able to battle?
I think really it was just, realizing that, we are a very offensive team. And when you look at the game right here, we had 67 kills in 4 sets, which is tremendous. We out-hit them the entire match. Heck, we out-hit Lamar when we lost on Saturday. And we're trying to realize that, hey, if we can just pass well, dig up a few balls and everything like that, we have a lot of offense. And if we can utilize it, then, we have an opportunity to win every game.
No question. Last question, Coach. Obviously, the preseason goal, getting in the conference tournament, you've done that, but I know that as much of a competitor as you are, that I know that you don't want the girls to go into the tournament thinking, hey, we got here, it's a celebration. What's going to be how do you drill home the mindset of, hey, let's go and make a run at this thing and not celebrate just the fact that we're here?
Well, I think the big thing we have to really stick with is that, we still have one more regular season game left. It'd be really, really nice to get that one against Sam Houston. And so I think the most important thing for us is we got to take each game, as an individual game. We can't get ahead of ourselves and start worrying about what we can do as far as a run or anything like that goes. I think we just got to get out there, play hard in the game that we're in. If we make it, if we win the ball game, be excited about it, move on to the next one. If we don't, then we go out and we play hard the entire time. I'm just really proud of the girls what they've done so far to get to this point. So we're just going to stick with the same mindset. Stick to the process, let the results take care of themselves.
No question. Well, Coach, I'm not even going to ask you about Sam Houston because this is too big of a victory tonight. Congratulations, my friend. You'll enjoy the trip to Conway. Enjoy the home finale on Saturday. And let's see what we can do in the conference tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Southeastern head volleyball coach Jeremy White. But that will just about wrap it up for us as it has been a good one tonight, Lion fans, as the Lady Lions did everything that they needed to find a way to win this one, and they ultimately pull away in the fourth set by a score of 25-24. The Lady Lions are in the Southland Conference Tournament for the first time in 4 years, and the 14 wins are the most since the 2004 season. Congratulations to head coach Jeremy White and his girls. So that will do it for us, ladies and gentlemen, for all of our producers and everybody that helped today, help bring us today's broadcast. Our executive producer, J.R. Tiggs, our producers, Colton Vickers and Jamie Wrights. I'm Chris Salim, reminding you once again, the Lady Lions win 3-1. They dropped set 1, 27-25. Win set 2, 25-23. Win set 3, 26-24. And set 4, 25-14. We'll see you Saturday afternoon for the season finale at 1 o'clock as the Lady Lions take on Sam Houston State. Thanks again for watching Southeastern Volleyball. Good night from the University Center in Hammond, America.